Okay, so the next step to carving these is getting into the pumpkin. I typically carve a hole about the size of my closed hand. I just use a lid off a Tupperware container and a pen, center it up as best I can, trace it on, you're good to go. To do this carving, you're going to need a hot knife. These things are hot, they're very sharp, and they're dirt cheap on Amazon. I think this was 25 bucks. To make this cut, you're going to want to cut it the same way you would cut your regular pumpkin, and that you want to cut it on a little bit of an angle so that the plug doesn't fall into the pumpkin. Pretty simple with these knives, they cut pretty quickly. Just try and follow your guide as best you can. Where the seam is, it's a little tougher to cut through. Once you're past the seam, she slides through pretty good. Might want to have band-aids on hand. Old adage, don't get bloody, cut towards your buddy. Well, obviously I'm not following my own advice. Hopefully I don't slip. Doesn't really matter how big you make the hole. I like to be able to get my hand inside in case there's anything on the inside that I want to change or do. I like to add jewels and stuff on the inside sometimes so I get colored lights shining through. And there we go. We're ready to carve now. The next step is awful dusty though. See you on the next video. Actually, one more thing I forgot to mention. You're going to have to light this up somehow. I have just taken an old extension cord. Actually, it wasn't an extension cord. It was a cord off an old vacuum that broke. I cut the cord off. I bought a little candelabra and at Lowe's. I think it was $4. And just nightlight light bulbs. This little piece of plastic here is just the lid off of, I don't even know what it was off of. Protein powder. Just a plastic lid. Cut a hole, fit the light bulb in. I can then screw it in. This is how I keep the light inside the pumpkin though. So I will screw the light together, fold this piece of plastic to fit in the hole, and now I don't have to worry about my light falling out while I'm trying to carve. I can hold onto the pumpkin with both hands. It makes it a little easier.